Next up. Ooh, not really sure. This kind of just gives me Sweden vibes with some of the red buildings in the back. And 31 kilometers, baby. Look at this. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to another video. Before we get into things, please like and subscribe, especially because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're about to pass 500, so why not be part of the first 500 before we go up? So let's get into the video today. We are playing NMPZ with 5 seconds per round. Hopefully we get some insane guesses. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's get into things, and yeah, hoping for 22,000 is what I really like. Ooh, kind of looks like Finland, I think. I'm not sure if I got my guessing in time. I did. So we ended up with 4,200 points there. Internet was a bit slow, but hopefully that improves from here on in. With the poles painted white at the bottom, I'm thinking Romania here. And yep, ends up being just on the border here with Hungary and Serbia. So again, decent points, nothing too special. Interesting. We have these kind of like rock fences. Yeah, I was thinking Malta or Sardinia. Ended up going with Sardinia. Malta was, of course, the correct answer. Okay, so a decent start here, guys. A decent start. Fairly hilly. Not really sure where I think this is. And ends up being right. Wow, that is the most mountainous Finland round I've ever seen, guys. Really unfortunate there, I feel like. Finland, generally speaking, one of the flattest countries you'll encounter. Not really sure, this could be Brazil too. Yeah, it was Brazil. Whoops. Okay, so not a good start, only 13,000 on the first round, but that's okay, we can remedy it. Let's aim for like 17k this time as we start to ramp it up. Okay, so we got a nice easy Kenya off the bat here. Thinking somewhere out north of Kenya, out north of Nairobi, sorry. Ends up being out east of Nairobi, so not too bad on the score there. This one looks like a Spain somewhere, not entirely sure where. It's actually in the southwest there, so not really good at picking up that area near Sevilla. For some reason, not my strong suit. Next up, not entirely sure with this one. That net kind of looks Asian. I kind of feel like they do a lot of farming with those kind of blue nets. Yeah, we don't end up with a good score, but at least I got in the right area, right latitude. Interesting bollard here. Not entirely sure. I think it's going to be somewhere in the US, and it's actually a Scottish bollard there. Wow. Okay, tough rounds. Certainly some tough rounds in this seed, and a nice easy South Africa to finish it off. Not really sure where this is going to be though. I'm going to guess near East London here and see if that works. Ooh, nice guess. Okay, so we end up the seed nicely, and yeah, 15,000, not quite what I was hoping for, but with a round as tough as that Scotland one, that's all you can expect, right? Okay, so on to the next one then. Not sure why it took me back to the home screen there. Alright, so we've got Holy Poles here. Generation 4, is it? Yeah. I clicked exactly there. Come on, man. Whatever. Next round. Okay, it's going to be somewhere in Lesotho, I think. Either Lesotho or South Africa here. And yep, it is Lesotho, so very nice. Could tell by the mountains and stuff. I've had this round before. It's in Baja, California. La Paz? Yeah, it was actually right down south, but yeah, I've had that round before. Okay, next up. Not entirely sure this one. Probably like somewhere... Okay, it was actually France. I was about to change my guess. Maybe somewhere to Eastern Europe. But decent. Can't complain. Alright, next up. Another South Africa. Not really sure where, actually, based on this grass and everything. Actually, is in Kimberley. So, yeah, decent points. Again, like, a lot of these guesses, they've been fine. This looks a lot more like the Philippines. Probably further south, though, than what I clicked, yeah. There was like a kind of bicycle in the distance, like one of those 4 or 3-wheeler bicycles that looks like Filipino ones, but we got 5 countries correct in a row, just not the best on points, so that's fine. 20,000, we've just been slowly working our way up here, and I'm definitely feeling confident about a 20k plus here. Okay, this one, with those yellow lines on the road, I'm pretty sure Switzerland does those sometimes, and they do, so we end up with oh, it's actually Italy. So on the other side of the Alps, but you know, decent points still. 80 kilometers away is nothing to be scoffed at. Definitely had Alps vibes. This one with the white plate on the taxi should be somewhere in Colombia? And it is. Yeah, the yellow plates and the white plates combination there told me that it was Colombia, also like the concrete road. Next up. Feels, again, fairly South African here. Not entirely sure where it's going to be. Actually in the Pretoria, Johannesburg region. So, decent on the points. Decent on the points. Next up. Oh, it's like France or England or Ireland. Yeah, it's really Southern Ireland there. So, yeah, losing quite a few points there. Unfortunately, quite a fair way away. This one kind of looks like Spain. It's going to be like Spain or Italy. I'm not entirely sure. It could be like Sicily. Yeah. Wow. So, not a good ending. Still 18k. It's not too bad. We just keep on moving on. Keep the rounds flowing, and eventually we're going to get a really good one here. I trust. This looks like Brazil. Not entirely sure where. Yeah, whoa. Right up the top of Brazil there. Next up. In Peru? Not entirely sure. Okay, actually a really good Peru guess there. Like, Peru tends to be one of my worst nations. Brazil as well, but Peru can just be like so demoralizing sometimes because it's bigger than it appears. So I'm just going to race through these because we're not on the best score at the moment. Silver car probably somewhere up here, right? Yeah, oh, 49 kilometers away. That's a nice guess at least. Some consolidation points here, you could say. Okay, so there we go. That is it for that seed, and we end up with another 17k and a 5-country streak again. So let's get back into it and get that 20k. That's what we're after here, guys. That's what we're after. Right, Fontaine. Whoa, there's Right Fontaine, and there is Namibia. So that's about as close as of a South African round as you'll ever get to Namibia, guys. Would have had to be a real hero guess to get there, I think. Next up. Ooh, not really sure. It kind of just gives me Sweden vibes with some of the red buildings in the back. And 31 kilometers, baby. Look at this. That was a hard round too. Almost no clues. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Next up. A-frame pole. Ooh, can't guess too late here. This is not right. This is going to be way further south. Yeah. Oh, man. I was still celebrating. Yeah, the Turkey one there with the blue strips on the plates, of course. Next up. Somewhere in Indonesia or Malaysia here, I think. Okay, decent. I mean, not too bad. And last round of this seed, it's going to be somewhere in Israel here, I think, with the yellow number plate on that truck over there. And yeah, 35 kilometers away, so another good guess to end out that seed. And yeah, 2 insane guesses, particularly the Sweden one, just a banger of a guess, to be honest. Just had to cut away there for a sec because my nose is so itchy. But let's get 2 more matches here. I think 2 more, and then we'll call it a day. But we're really looking for a 22k here. Is what I really like. This one feels like South Africa again. Not entirely sure where. Shows what I know. That's actually in Mexico. Whatever. Yeah, they have similar climates, to be fair. Pretty dry and temperate. We have black-tipped bollards here, so I'm thinking Austria probably. Could be Slovenia here. And yeah, it's Slovenia actually. Okay, it was looking really well developed for Slovenia, but Slovenia is definitely a nice country. I'd love to visit there one day. Okay, yellow lines here. I think this is actually with the raised houses, the stilts houses. I was so tempted to go Brazil there. But yeah, the stilts houses should be a Cambodian thing combined with the yellow center lines. So we pick up decent points. It's gone well. Next one. Definitely with the black number plate and these buildings, definitely feeling like somewhere in Tunisia. And yeah, good points. It's actually in Sfax or Sfax. I don't really know how you pronounce that, but not too bad. Oh, it's another Brazil. That's not good. I do think we're somewhere down here though. Very southern, and yeah, it's a good score. I really would have clicked there if I had a bit more time. I think somewhere in this region here, but 4.1k for Brazil is really good. Next up, final one. Not entirely sure here. Feeling Botswana, maybe Gaborone. And no, it's actually Senegal. Man, that makes a lot more sense in hindsight, but it just didn't occur to me at the time. So that really could have been like our 22,000 around there. It wasn't to be though. Wasn't to be, so no problem. We'll jump into one more, and hopefully this is the one. Okay, next. France or Belgium or something? Not really sure with this one. Yeah, right on the border. Oh, Luxembourg, of course. Generation 2, looking very green there. Next up, white road lines. Yeah, we've got the Bangladesh car here. So I'm thinking this one, probably central southern, and it's central northern, but good points, 4.6k. Next up, yellow road lines. This feels like Colombia to me, just because of the mountains. It's actually northern Ecuador, but we pulled decent points at least. So we're still on track for a good score here. Feels like Colombia again, if I'm honest with you guys. And yeah, it is. And actually, this one's much better. 4.4k for Colombia. Always happy with that. Definitely have that kind of vibe of that area where it was fairly green and really hilly, and with the concrete road as well, as opposed to asphalt. Finally, this one here. I'm not really sure, to be honest. The yellow inside filled sign. Okay, it was Montenegro there. So we pull okay points. This is going to be like a 21k. Yeah, 21.4. So a good one to end off the video with, to be sure. Like we did pretty well in this seed, but just a shame that we couldn't finish off better. You know what? It's one more. It's one more, surely, guys. Let's just send it and see if we can really pull anything here. I just like this mode. It gets me hungry for some victories, you know. And yeah, I knew that was not a good guess. So I'll see. First one, New Zealand, somewhere on the South Island, I think. Maybe like near Christchurch or something. Yes, good guess. It was really near Christchurch. And so we get 4.4k. That's how we start. That's how we start, baby. Next one. Filled in sign here. Thinking probably maybe on the Finnish side. Yes, I really clicked right there. We get 3.9k. Also good. Next one. Korean language. Excellent. We got snowy coverage. Maybe it's up here in the mountains. Let's see. No, a bit further south, but still good. 4.4k. Okay. Next one. Somewhere in Australia. Looks like kind of like country New South Wales. It is. Let's go. Near Bathurst. Absolute fire guess. Alright. Where was that actually? In Orange. Great. Exactly the type of region I thought. Next one. Hilly. Europe. Not sure. No, it's going to be further south. It's going to be like Slovakia or something. It's Spain. What a way to end it. 19,000. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys for this format again soon because I always like playing it. Might do it on stream as well. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for staying to the end. Till next video. Catch you later.